Hello guys, welcome to the channel and welcome to a new simulator game. This is called Ambulance Life, a paramedic simulator. Now this is brought to you by the makers of the Police Patrol Simulator. So it's from the same company that made that. I believe this is based in a fictional sort of town and you play the part of paramedics, where you get called out to different situations and you have to assess the situation and its severity. Do they need to be rushed to hospital, or can you deal with the situation there? Now, I'll give you a heads up. Actually, they've changed it, because this game was, before its release, was a 18 certificate, but now it's been classed down to a 16. But I do believe it still has some sort of a injury and sort of maybe some sort of medical sort of stuff that may be a little bit disturbing for some people. So just be aware of that when we go into it. There was nudity in the game, but that's probably why it was an 18. So maybe this is why I think that because this was supposed to come out last year in sort of September, October time, but it's gone right back and it's released this week. In fact, it was out yesterday. And I think it may be released because they were maybe changing that aspect of the game. So here we go. We can, first of all, we can select our paramedic. We've got Elijah or Stella, Matteo, 1981. I like how it gives you like their address and their family status and their date of birth. So they're in their 30s. He's a little bit older, this one, in his 40s. Liam, Jill's a bit older, 1977. Jeremy, 2003. He's quite a young one, and he looks older than the rest. Natalia, she looks really young. You can zoom in and have a little look at these characters. This is really cool. I like this. Angela. Who am I? Obviously, being a lad, I'm going to go with a lad, aren't I? But so it's between Jeremy, Liam, Matteo. I think I might go with him, because he looks like your average Joe, doesn't he? You know what I mean? He's a friendly Hispanic paramedic in his 40s. He's a bit shy, but very warm and kind, especially to new people. He loves his family and always helps out others, at work and at home. Matteo is a key part of the emergency services. So Elijah's a laid-back, charming paramedic in his early 30s with an athletic yet casual look. He's generally kind and respects his elders, bringing a cool vibe, traditional values to the team. Stella, she seems quiet. What does it say about Liam? Liam, a young paramedic for first-generation immigrants from the Asian roots. His deep connection to his family. He never spends his hard-earned cash money on himself, sending most of it home to his family instead. He's often astonished by the medical expenses in his new home country. Well, yeah, I think all the Americans have to face that. I'll take it this is based in America. I can only guess. Jeremy is a tall paramedic in his early 30s who grew up wealthy and pampered. Despite his background, he's dedicated to helping others and joining the emergency services. It's okay. EMS is not. We don't have that in the UK. He's used his job as a step towards a higher calling. I think we need to go with Matteo. I think. So we can apply. So game options. Simulated for experienced players. Classic. So we're going to go with classic. Best option for beginners because we've not played it. More visual guidance, more hints, and treatment suggestions. Yeah, we'll go with that. Here we go. This is what I was telling you about. Sensitive content. Display nudity on patients. Settings can be changed at any time. Now, I think we should leave that off, to be honest, because we don't want that on my videos. So I don't want to change that for you. So here we go. Let's start this. I don't know what it's going to be like, guys, because I've not played it. All I've done is seen trailers for it. So we're going to come into it blind together. So I'm going to mess up, in other words.
Welcome to San Pelicano. This place is home to some of the world's finest EMTs, and you are about to join us. Let's get started. You've been assigned to downtown. It's busy and chaotic, but this is where we excel. Your job? Respond to emergency calls all over the district. Stabilize patients in need and transport them safely to a nearby hospital. Remember, it's not just about speed. It's about making the right decisions under pressure. Lives depend on it. The faster you learn, the sooner you'll get the critical cases. Stay sharp and always be ready. Now get out there and make a difference. Show San Pelicano what you are made of. We're counting on you.
Well, off the bat, I'm already seeing a few sort of glitches. But guys, this is out this week, so there will be. Let's first of all check our options. Camera sensitivity, they're all set at 4. Okay, I love that. It says English. It should be, why is it US? It should be UK. There we go. We keep the subtitles on. Temperature unit. Okay. We can have a look at that, see if we want to change it as we go on. So, first of all, we can have a look around. You got a focus button. We've got a patient protocol. We've got to open a handbook. And we've got a map. But at the moment, it just wants us to look around, move, and we can run. Okay. I don't want to run. Coffee machine.
Ah, here's our new paramedic. It's nice to meet you. I'll be overseeing your training today. Hop in the ambulance, and we'll wait for our first assignment from dispatch.
Okay, so we got
If you ever get lost, check your map. It always shows you where the ambulance is located.
Okay, so we got a map.
Dispatch calling ambulance 152. You are needed at the scene of an accident.
Okay.
One person collapsed in a parking lot in downtown Pelican and is in need of assistance. Over.
Okay.
152, Roger. Heading out.
So we're 152. I don't know what.
First call out. Don't worry. I will assist you every step of the way. You can
Right.
check out the full version of the map if you want to see our complete route.
Route. Love. It's route, not route. Okay, so aisle 1 is the map. Okay. Ambulance current location's there. And it's the 911 call at Carmine Beach. Okay. So we can place marker. And off we go. So, although it's sort of saying to go behind us, isn't it? What's that about? Okay. We're on a one-way street, aren't we? So we... Yeah, I know there's a police siren. I just didn't want to put it on just yet. Thank you.
Swiftly and safely to the location marked on your map. Use the siren as
Do the cars park for me? Sort of. There is a siren DLC where you can obviously have like UK sirens and stuff like that. So it looks like we're going to go up here by the looks of it. So do we need to go in here? Need this car to move out of the way because we're going in on the footpath, mate. It's over there. Alright, okay. Sort of parked in the wrong place, but the map was a bit not really showing me too much. What I'm going to do then, because can we bring them? Please, no. We'll keep it here for now. Here we go. So how do we talk to people? Is it X? If we're at the site, how do we communicate with the guy? Are we supposed to bring the I think we've got to bring the ambulance there. Yeah, we've got to bring the ambulance there. Look at that car. See that? Alright, so we're going to get back in here. I parked in the wrong place. Come on, love, get in. My bag. But to be honest, it does handle all right. Oh, we're going to go in here. This geezer needs to move out of the way.
We've arrived. Let's assess the situation. Looks like this is our patient. They appear to be conscious. Before we begin treatment, we should ask the patient a set of relevant questions about their person and medical conditions.
Okay, so we need to come close to him.
Try to retrieve as much information as possible. The more we know, the better we can help.
All right, where are you? Right, so okay.
My whole body's aching.
Okay, can you tell me what happened?
I suddenly felt this ringing noise in my ears and felt dizzy. I sat down and called for help.
Okay. So we've done that.
Further inspect the patient. We might find some more evidence while inspecting different body parts.
Why is she so quiet? Okay, so now we've got to inspect the body parts. How do we do that? L2.
We've received new information about the patient. I already made a note inside the patient's protocol. This is where we collect all relevant information about the patient. Mark about it as discovered pieces of evidence. Take a look at it now.
Okay. So then we've got a protocol. Let's have a look. Seems restless, seems stressed, feels nauseous, looks confused. All the evidence you can collect on the current patient is displayed here. This information is critical for making accurate assessments for the patient's condition. Review the gathered evidence and select a category of the highest evidence rating from the drop down. Once the category is selected, choose the interim diagnosis. You will then receive tailored medical recommendations in this situation. After picking a category, select the interim diagnosis from the drop down. The highest evidence rating from 10 indicates the high chance negative. Okay.
This patient does not appear to be in any immediate danger. Choose a category of interim diagnosis that fits the evidence.
So,
Interim diagnosis can always be adjusted during treatment.
neuropsychiatric is the highest. And so, extreme stress. Seems restless. Yep, it's all that one that's confused is the only one that's not on there. Calm patient. Looks confused. Okay, so we've got our two categories, I think. So just double check everything. You know what I mean? So I don't think there's any self-harm or anything like that. So
Good. Let's put the patient on the stretcher. Treatment inside the ambulance.
right, so we're going to get a stretcher and we can do some tests for him on the ambulance. It's a lot more involved than I thought it was going to be, which isn't a bad thing. So, right. Okay, so how do we go forward? Okay, that way. So we want to turn and we want to go this way. Now that's weird, the controls of the stretcher. So are they inverted? Can we have a little look? Let's have a look. Controls. Where is the controls? Pass patient, ignore pedestrian collisions. Wireless adaptive triggers. Okay. Doesn't say about the controls. Because it's a very strange way of moving the stretcher. It's the reverse way you think it's going to go.
First, we need to assess the patient's vitals in more detail. This can only be done inside the ambulance.
Right, okay. Got to align it apparently. So we've got to come this way, admit patient. Is there a side door?
For now, there are 3 key vitals we should worry about. Oxygen saturation, heart rate, and blood pressure.
Right, so what we need to do, once you've measured the patient's vitals, all values will be visible here and update automatically. Blood sugars must measure repeatedly.
To measure both oxygen saturation and heart rate, attach the oximeter's clip on the patient's finger. Diagnostic tools will then provide you with live readouts of the patient's vitals.
So we need to... Okay. This is a tool bag. So L2 is a tool bag. Let's have a look. Up and down. Okay, so what we got here? Oxygen. So is that oxygen? Let's get a...
I'm warming up again. That's much better.
Okay, so what we're doing... So we want to do the... I thought it was the blood sugar things we were going to do. Okay, so what we need to do... Right arm. Do we attach the... Oxygen mask, thermostat, stethoscope? We can't do that. A little bit confused at the moment what we're actually meant to be doing. Can we go over the other side? So, forearm. So is it the blood sugar thing? Is that here? Okay. So we need to be doing... Okay. Your first aid. Use the blood oximeter. Okay. So that is... Where is the blood thing? The oxygen... Trauma... So I've selected it. So I'll pop it on his... Okay.
Next up, try attaching the blood pressure cuffs to the patient's upper arm. It will provide you with information about the patient's blood pressure.
Okay. So we want the blood pressure cuff. Okay. Oh, Jesus. All right, mate. Hello.
Vitals are displayed in more detail inside the patient protocol. Feel free to take a look.
Open the patient's protocol. R1. Here you will find details viewed to all measured vital signs. If you need to manage multiple patients, use this feature to quickly go between them. Okay, so his oxygen sats are 100, his temperature's 98, blood sugars, heart rate seems okay. Can't really see his blood pressure. Oh, there's different modes and stuff. What's all this? Okay. Okay, you've finished treating the patient. Exit the ambulance into the driver's seat. So what have we done? Get the driver seat of the ambulance. Okay. Map L1. So we've got to take him to the nearest hospital, which is there. So place the marker.
I will monitor the patient during transport, while you drive us to the closest hospital. The patient seems to be stable, so no need to rush.
So we've not got a rush. Do we need the siren on? Probably not. If we've not got a rush. Oh, I thought that might have been an indicator. No, it's a map. Okay. Oh, it's also got annoying people on the crossings. We've got a signal, so we can't go anyway. The only time we can go through that is if we pop on the siren. These cars ain't moving, are they? So I'm going to take him this way. Dude, you got a green. Why you stood there? So it looks really nice. The city looks really cool, actually. Graphically, it's amazing. I'll need to do a few things to sort of like get used to some of the buttons on some of these diagnosis things. These people, oh good, they're moving out of the way. So that's the benefit of the siren. So the hospital's straight in front. I'm going to turn the siren off. Because we don't need to rush, apparently, but these cars take forever. And I think we need to go in here.
We've arrived. Let's unload the patient and transfer their...
Let me see. We take over from here.
This needs working on. This sort of cut.
Nice job. This concludes our first call out together. If you need a reminder on anything, you can always check your handbook. All relevant information is found there.
We'll do that. So we got game modes. So what's game modes? That's about all the different things of the game. Hang on. How to be a paramedic.
Shift's over,
Conditions.
remember?
So you've got all these things we're going to be dealing with. Interventions. Wow, there's a lot to do in this game. It's really quite full on, isn't it? Focus. Hello, love. Right. End shift, it says. So we end our shift. And we've got trophy. Ready for action. I've got 200, 250 district points. Introduction training. Show patient. So we got our diagnosis right, and we got all the information we required right. So that was pretty cool. Continue. Okay, new unlock. Congratulations, Paramedic. You have unlocked car crash call out. Thank you. Stress attack call out. 15-minute shift. Bandage. Lorazepam. Take it as some sort of medication. You can see where it was made for PC with this thing. Neck brace, oxygen, stethoscope, thermometer, kettering. Okay. Okay. So you've got different parts of the map. They're locked at the moment. So we're on downtown. So we've got regular shift, panic attack, and the bleeding training. So they're training, regular shift. So we could do the training. I think that's probably better. What's customization? What can we do there? Oh, you can even customize who you want as the partner, the vehicle. We've only got that one at the moment. Siren, branding. Okay. So that's pretty neat. Shall we do panic attack training? A special shift designed to teach you how to handle patients' scenarios. Walks you through one specific medical treatment step by step. Hitting pedestrians won't cause a game over. No time, pressure, or life-threatening situations. The shift ends once the scenario is complete. So we're going to do this. We do the panic attack.
Are you ready for the next assignment? Let's get back inside the ambulance and wait for dispatch to give us a call.
Can we buy coffee? Of course we can't. You know, as soon as we step in there, we get a call.
Calling ambulance 152. A person was reported hyperventilating downtown Pelican. Sending location data now.
Okay. So, where's the 991 call there? So it's there. Okay.
152, copy. Heading there now. You know what to do. Quickly head to the marked location.
Are you going to let us through, cars, or what? Just go. We're going to have to move out the way, because we've got these cars to move. Because we've got to go behind us, haven't we, here? I've got no choice.
No one will notice that.
I had no choice. That car was not letting us move. I mean, it's great that the cars move out of the way. I just wish they gave us just a little bit more space. And why are they going? I'm going left here, look. Why is he running on the footpath? Look. Or she. I am weary of pedestrians, and do you know what? That's a really good sort of a concept in the game, isn't it? Having these pedestrians like running everywhere. Are they going to run out in front of you on the road? So where is this over here? Look.
Let's find our patient and confirm their condition by anamnesis.
My whole body's aching.
Can you tell me what happened?
I can't. It's all too much.
Okay.
Patient appears to be breathing rapidly and is having trouble responding. Perhaps it's a panic attack?
Okay.
Quickly get the stretcher so that we can treat them inside the ambulance.
I will do, but I just want to do some of these. It's not showing anything, so we need to go and get the quickly go and get the stretcher. Like I said, the controller stretcher is a little bit on the strange side, so be wary of that. It's almost like it's sort of like got inverted controls. Can we see him on there? Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I don't like the stretcher controls because it just seems naturally to go in the direction you want to move, but you don't. You go in the opposite direction to what you want to move. So now we've got to line this up. So we've got to come away from the ambulance. All right. Have to walk here. Right, up she goes. Right, so we've got to go in here, haven't we?
Remember your training. Check the patient's vitals with our diagnostic tools, the blood pressure cuffs, and blood oximeter.
Okay, so first of all,
Once you're done collecting all relevant information, select panic attack as our interim diagnosis in the patient protocol. I'm sure that this is a panic attack, but in other callouts, I'll rely on you to make your best analysis from the information at hand.
okay, so we've done the blood pressure. Seems restless. Let's have a look. Once again, it's this one. Panic. Okay. So we've choose interim diagnosis, change any time. Done that. What else are we going to monitor? Let's have a look what else we've got. Should do his blood sugars. On there. Just in case.
Oxygen levels are pretty low. We should try to get the patient's breathing back to normal. Try soothing the patient by calmly talking to them.
Okay.
This is also part of the level of patient care that is expected of us. You can read more about it in your handbook.
Okay. So we need to press square.
Oh.
Nice try, but unfortunately, this doesn't seem to help much. Oxygen values are still dropping. If this continues, we will need to administer some medicine to calm down our patient. We'll use ketamine, which needs to be administered directly into the patient's bloodstream.
Okay, so we've got to
To be
apply
able to
vascular.
administer this kind of medicine, we need to use the IV needle tool to gain vascular access first.
Okay, so we're going to go to his arm here. Open vascular. Okay, that doesn't show me nothing, so L2.
This will be your first medical procedure. Try to find the correct vein and carefully insert the needle. As always,
Press
you can read
X
up on the ins and
when the
outs of
needle
different
is in the
medical
right
procedures in your
spot.
handbook.
Try again.
Well done. Now that we have vascular access, you slowly inject the ketamine.
Okay, so now we've got to inject the ketamine, which will be okay. Ketamine. Right, so where do I get it? Is it already L1? No. That's not what I wanted. L2. Okay, so it's going to be up by the medicines. We need to find ketamine, which is this one. Yep.
I think my
Okay,
stomach starts
with
turning.
the breathing rate back to normal, O2 levels are rising again. The situation seems to be under control. We should still take the patient to a hospital for further examination.
Okay, so now we've got to take him to
You
the
drive.
hospital.
I will stay back here and keep an eye on the patient's condition.
Right, okay, so in we go. Map up. Right, so we are there. So the nearest hospital, again, is going to be this one, isn't it? Okay. So we need to turn around. We'll put a siren on, because it does help me clear the road. And hopefully stops patients running in front of me, or pedestrians, sorry, but that woman ignored it. And obviously you can go through signals and stuff like that. These cars are not moving, so we're going to need to come this way. Sorry, mate, keep out of the way. Well, we're getting the hang of it slowly. There is a lot to take in. No, I'm not going to go through that little gap, mate. I'm going to go on this side of the road because there is no cars there. I'm going to have to squeeze through here. Again, I'm going to have to hit the other side of the road. I'm going to turn the siren off because we're at the hospital. This geezer needs to fucking get out of the way. Idiot. That's the sort of idiots you get though, isn't it, when you're if you're an ambulance driver.
Excellent. Let's drop off the patient to complete this call out.
Let me see. We take over from here.
During our shifts, the receiving hospital will evaluate your performance at the end of each call out. This should help
Okay.
you better understand what you did right or what parts of your treatment still need improvement. Let's see how you did.
Right, let's see how we did. A. Look at that. Got an A. So that's pretty cool. Show patience. So there we go. He had low. His blood sugar was high. His heart rate was a little bit high, and his oxygen sats were low. His others were okay, his blood pressure and that. So that was okay. I think we did all right there. Yeah, we'll continue.
Great job out there today. You can read up on details about the evaluation process in your handbook. I don't know about you, but I am exhausted. Getting enough rest is important, so be sure to keep an eye on your stamina. We don't want to risk making any careless mistakes. This marks the end of today's shift.
Okay, so that's the end of the shift of that day. So please wait, required. Shift over. End shift immediately. So there we go. So we've unlocked a few more things. Utility worker call out, tourniquet, morphine, saline solution, and a ventilator. So we've unlocked all of those in that mission. We've done that one, so we will do the bleeding one in the next video. I think we'll leave it here in this video. Just simply it's because this video is now about 45 minutes long, and if it takes a bit longer for me to do that in, then obviously I don't want it to outrun the video. So anyway, thanks for coming in, guys. Hope you enjoyed it, and join me in the next one. Cheers, guys.